Today's message is brought to you by DeBry. Hello, Cancer. What's going on? How are you guys? Cancer, thank y'all so much for joining me. I do appreciate your time, love, support, your light, your positivity, as always. Thank y'all just so much for the good vibes. And of course, I give that energy right back to you all, Cancer, because you do deserve it. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the message. This is your love and romance message for February 1st through 10th of 2022. All right, so let's go ahead and get right on into it. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or cross watcher. Okay, if you're dealing with a Cancer and you're here cross watching for their energies, then these messages could be here for you as well. Make sure that you do not force a message that does not fit. And please also, you guys, please use your own intuition, your own discernment, okay, and your own judgment when you're listening or when you're watching, okay? February 1st through 10th, 2022, Cancer. Let's get one more. All right. All right. Faith, the future. Yes. Okay, so Cancer, what I'm feeling here really in a very clear way, I'm feeling there's a certain expectation, okay? There's a certain expectation that you have for yourself. Like in this present moment, there's a certain expectation that you have for your future, right? Quite literally, okay? Um, And I do feel here with yes being kind of open-ended here, kind of out more towards the future. With yes being open-ended out here, I definitely feel as though you think or you feel as though you having faith is what's keeping you on the right track towards finding that success in love in the future. All right. This is where Spirit is saying that for many of you, you have taken up some form of belief system or some sort of system of faith that keeps you encouraged on the journey towards finding, that type of future and this type of happiness, whatever that looks like to you inside of a relationship. Okay. So I'm really feeling this quite strongly, quite literally, in fact. Okay. Um, okay. So we have not now. Okay. And then we have relationships. And then we have sparks fly. Wow. This is almost like an answer here to that, right? I'm feeling like Spirit is even telling you, even in your dreams, even in your sleep, I feel like you're hearing, hey, right now is not the right time. However, you're still, holding on to faith that, this is what you will have in the future. And Spirit is saying, look, you know what? I have the future here. These people are getting married, right? But in the card below is a relationship. So they're still in the relationship phase. This is talking about meeting and making a connection with someone where sparks fly, okay? And it does lead to a yes. So Spirit is telling you that, Spirit, I feel like during this time is really trying to reassure you that what you're holding out for or what you're believing is, what you're believing in when it comes to relationships and what you're holding out for is possible, and it is possible with you. Okay, coming up. All right, under the deck here we have attraction. Yep, and then Real Deal wanted to peek out under there. So yeah, so definitely here with attraction, I do feel like even now you could be in the process of connecting with people or even connecting with a one particular person that you feel this sort of attraction for. All right, and and it's just so interesting to me, Cancer. I just really really like this energy. It's so open. Okay, it's so open because it's so sure, right? And this is the energy that I feel like you'll feel with this person. You're going to be so open to the idea of just having new relationships with this person, because you know that when the time does come, it's going to be it's just going to be the sure thing. Okay. Um, and, with this energy here of not now, in the past, it makes me feel like, yes, at some point in the past, or at some point, back then, yes, this is what you did. You began to have faith that things would be better in the future, and like this is the turning point in the moment in the future where things are looking brighter and looking towards a better future, or an even happier future. So I'm really excited for you, Cancer, in that regard. Like, this is really big energy here. I like that for you. We're going to go ahead and move to the tarot. And for the tarot, we're going to use the Native Spirit Tarot. All right. And you can find more information about this deck in the description box below by just clicking the link. All right. So let's go ahead and give these cards a good shuffle. Ask Spirit to guide us and see what the messages are for Cancer. What other messages are for Cancer? February 1st through 10th. I'm also hearing a reconciliation as well. This could be about some sort of reconciliation as well, okay? All right, let's get one more shuffle, you guys. All right, we have the Tower. Okay. Okay. We have the Devil. And then we also have the King of Cups. Okay, I hear spirits telling me that, Cancer, this is definitely part of the reasons why in the past you kind of had to tell yourself that at that moment it wasn't the right time. I feel like at that time it could have been a lot of things going on. It really could have been just really unstable territory for you. Okay. A lot of the things, maybe you were maturing, maybe things were changing, maybe things outside of you was affecting you. Okay. And we definitely do have the Devil card here showing up. So that could tell me that at some point you kind of felt like, you didn't have any control. Okay. I feel like at some point you may have felt as though you did not have any control. And so we have the King of Cups here. All right. And the King of Cups is being all calm, cool, and collected. So what I'm feeling like here is, it's like, I feel like you may not have necessarily expressed your feelings in an open way. I feel like there may be some things that you're kind of still dealing with on a really dark level. Okay. You may still even feel right now that things are a little bit unstable for you. Okay. So the situation that you're stepping into right now, it could be, again, what's making you feel a little bit unstable. It's making you question some things. It's making you look. Okay. All right. The World. Yeah. Okay. The World. We got the eight of arrows. All right. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, or the Seven of Coins. All right, so with this World energy here, definitely I feel like with that World energy here under the Tower card, yeah, I feel like you are definitely like stepping into new territories, stepping into, just a certain area or aspect of yourself where you are maybe feeling a little bit uncomfortable, or you're literally looking at the world differently now. Maybe now that you have, to some degree, you've been abstaining, or you've been, holding off on pursuing this particular relationship. All right, so we have the Eight of Arrows here under the Devil. I definitely feel like, again, yes, you are in a way fearing, like you don't want to have any loss of control. You don't want to feel like any actions that you're taking are going to lead you like into your own trap, right? And so I definitely feel like that. All right. It also feels like, you know, you are afraid that you want to, or excuse me, you're afraid that you're going to be pressured into getting this relationship started. But I don't feel like there's any pressure. That I feel like that's just, you know, maybe just a little bit of tension built up after some time. Okay. And with this, yeah, that's why the King of Cups here came up, because we do have the Seven of Pentacles or the Seven of Coins. So with that, I just definitely feel like a lot of you, um, are really not opening up emotionally, only because you're kind of taking a look at the situation for what it is. And you're really, I do feel like you're kind of like wondering, is it worth it for me to get into this situation? Or is this the right one? Like, is this the right one that I should be holding out for? Because I'm seeing things in a whole different way with them. Okay. But I do feel like on some degrees you still trust this person. Okay. So under the deck here, yeah, we've got the moon. You've got the moon card coming out under the deck there. So that energy tells me, yeah, you're just, I do feel like you are a little bit unsure just about the unknown aspects of the situation. But of course, that's a natural thing. Getting into a relationship, you know, you can only be, that's why you have faith. Okay. Um, Now, also, I do feel like, you know, Spirit is saying, listen, you're going to have to use your intuition. Okay. Um, I really, really like that about this energy, because Spirit is asking you to take a more active role, okay, in how this situation plays out. Can this be the one? Yes, it can be. If you want it to be the one, if you take the steps possible towards it being the one, if you go through the, you know, uncomfortable stages of figuring out, is this person the right person to be with? Okay. So I think it's beautiful. Okay. And if you feel, and Spirit is saying you have the choice. If you feel like it's not now, then it's not now, but you still have faith. Okay. Don't let this situation detract from, you know, all the positive thinking that you've done up to this point. Okay. So Cancer, I think that I think this is a beautiful message. I think you're just at the point right now where you're like, okay, I'm here with this person and this is the choice. Do I jump in it? Do I not jump in it? Is this the right one for me to jump in, or is it not the right one? You may be feeling a little bit wary. Okay. You may be feeling a little bit concerned. You may be feeling a little bit scared. You want it to be the right time, but is it the right time? Okay. Or is this something? I mean, should I pursue something? You know what I mean? So I think you're just kind of caught up in what you actually want this situation to be. Do you want it to be someone to just date, or do you want it to be someone that you can actually build your future with? Okay. So Cancer, that's a pretty big question. That's a pretty big question to ask yourself during these 10 days. Let me know how it works out in the comment box below, you guys. Of course, I definitely appreciate your love and your support, your energy, your time. Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell. And again, if you did like the Native Spirit Tarot, make sure you hit the link in the description and you can find more information about that as well. You can get hooked up with a 20% discount on that deck should you like it. All right. So Cancer, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.